Hey there, Leos. All right, just to start off your guys' reading, we're gonna do your guys' generals using the Kipper deck, and then we're gonna do your guys' love messages or love reading with the mystical medleys. We're going to do your guys' finances and career with the Rider Waite Tarot deck, and then end off your guys' reading with the affirmators. All right. So pulling up your guys' generals. What do you have for Leos and generals? Marriage reversed. Okay, automatically I'm kind of getting something regarding to commitment, bad health, concern. Some of you guys could be concerned, especially those of you guys already in a commitment, in a relationship. I don't know. I don't care what stage you guys are in. I'm just kind of getting like, you guys have some sort of attachment with someone, right? If you guys have some sort of label in regarding to somebody, I'm seeing something. I'm seeing a major concern that there might be something closing off between you two. Um, for some reason, even though the bad health card is in reverse, for some reason I feel like I want to say it's upright. And the reason why, like, let me see if it's, let's see. Oops. Oh my god, that is way too far. I'm not getting that. That's too far. Intuitively, I'm kind of getting that it has something to do. Let me see. Let me clarify it first. Yeah, Great Fortune reverse. I feel like I just feel like it's not healthy. Whatever this relationship you have is, I do not know what that says in there, but I'm not reaching all the way over there to get it. But basically, I clarified it and we got the Great Fortune in reverse, all right? So basically, what I'm getting here intuitively is the fact that I feel like there might be an ending of a situation. Some of you guys are not going to be happy to hear it, but I'm just telling you it is what it is. It happens, right? Deal with it. Um, so I just feel like things are gonna come to an ending. At least that's just a concern. Now I can't be sure if it's actually gonna come to an ending, but I am getting with the concern card that it's merely just a suspicion. And I feel like the reason why you guys believe that there might be a possibility of things coming to end is because you feel like that whatever this connection you guys have with this particular party or member or whatever, right? You just feel like there isn't any good fruition that's going to come out of it. There's nothing that's going to come out of it. First, we also got the occupation in the back of the deck. Some of you guys might be trying really hard to work on this connection, trying really hard to make things work on both ends and make both ends meet. And I feel like because it's a lot of work and there's not a lot of good results coming out of it, it's a reason why things might end up clashing down, right? Now, this doesn't have to be in regarding to a relationship. This could also be like a particular business or idea that you guys have committed to, right? Because marriage is all about commitment, making promises, that I'm going to stick to this or I'm going to stick to that person. So you guys made a certain, physically said or verbally said that I'm going to make a promise. No, this could. Let's see what other generals you have for Leos. Courthouse reverse. Some of you guys might have some sort of legal issues. Gift reversed. Let's see more about this. Some of you guys might have some sort of issues in regarding to legal matters. Take it only if it resonates. We're just merely going through the generals right now. But for those of you guys that are having some sort of legal issues, it doesn't have to be something legal, but I'm getting something in the upper class uh, some sort of issues in regarding to that, like financial matters, mostly financial matters, basically, or legal matters. I'm kind of getting some of you guys that are involved with the government or involved with some sort of cases or whatever, right? Especially financially. Some of you guys might be noticed that you guys might get your guys' money taken away, especially if you guys worked really hard to accumulate that money. And the reason why I say that's because the gift reverse as well as the sudden wealth reverse. Um, the gift reverse could be a sign of you guys not receiving anything at all, but the way how I'm kind of intuitively interpreting it is kind of like things being taken away from you, right? That's what I'm intuitively getting. Like instead of giving, it's being taken away from you, if that makes any sense, right? And for some reason, I'm getting with the sudden, well, some of you guys might have worked really hard to accumulate your guys' savings for something in particular, right? Maybe you guys were looking to buy a house, maybe you guys were looking to fix up a car or whatever, right? It could be for whatever reason. And I'm getting that some of you guys might even have to resort to your guys' savings that you saved up for something completely else just in order to save your guys' ass in whatever matter this is or whatever, right? It's basically kind of what I'm getting here. But I feel like what you guys don't realize is that even though this might be a distressful situation, I mean, honestly, who wouldn't be distressed because you guys got your guys' savings taken away? You have to resort to other means, right? Maybe you guys had to use your emergency fund, or you guys run out of emergency fund, and you guys have to resort to other issues, right? So basically, what I'm saying is like, it's very distressful, right, to have to deal with that situation. But I feel like what you guys don't realize here is in the back of the deck, we have the pathway card. I usually don't look in the back of the deck, so whenever I felt intuitively that I have to look in the back of the deck. Sometimes I literally just forget about it. So I'm kind of getting that there was a valuable, like, I'm kind of getting the word life lesson for you guys to go through, if that makes any sense. For some of you guys, it could literally mean that sometimes you guys have to make sacrifices, right? That's like one of the biggest lesson learners, right? Sometimes you have to give up the things that you want the most, right? Even if it's your guys' dreams, right? Even if it's something that is really precious to you. And it's really difficult, right? To have to deal with it. Going into your guys' love messages, what do we have for Leos in regarding to love? The hangman reverse has been popping up so far. Okay, this is interesting. This is very interesting. Some of you guys might have found out that you guys have a stalker. The Page of Swords is always my stalker card, so no matter what, whenever situation pops up, it's especially in regarding to love, I'm gonna say there's a stalker. Some of you guys might have found out that there might have been a person that's been trying to get information out of you, whether that's like through their friends, through your friends, through social media, things like that. But the problem and the issue I have with this person is this person does not know how to make a decision even to save their life, right? With the Two of Wands reverse, this person, no matter what, even through life or death situation, they just do not know what kind of decision or how to make a decision, right? And it's not a good energy because they're just staying in the background. They're watching things, they're kind of seeing, if you might be the one, if they're, I kind of get this kind of testing energy where they're trying to see how you guys will react or how you guys will be like in different situations. For example, like what I kind of get in my, I know I use a lot of examples, but I'm trying to make my point here, right? Where like some of you guys might have been involved in some weird drama on social media, right? I feel like whether you know this or not, as an example, this person might be watching you guys through social media through whatever scandalism you guys were involved in to see how you guys would react in that situation, right? Like if someone made some sort of scandalous comments against you, how would you react? Like what would you say? Or, you know, what kind of reaction would you make, right? And I feel like like even though they not may not be the ones that are specifically imposing those reactions towards you, it's just, as a way to see how you guys react in your guys' environment, right? And I feel like they're not making a decision because they're trying to get to know you a little bit better, right? Like for example, if you this is definitely, I'm kind of getting this is definitely going to apply to those of you guys if you guys just met each other, and you guys haven't really gotten to know each other very much. I feel like this person is doing that as a way to kind of get to know you, especially they're very shy and are, it's difficult for them to like come up to you up front and things like that. But what's strange is I feel like after you guys end up passing some of their tests, they might actually come forward and let the truth out, let the cat out of the bag, if you know what I mean, right? Oh, some of you guys might have some codependency issues. I really don't want to say this, but I have to say this, especially if it's in regarding to love. Like Nine of Pentacles reverse, what does that exactly tell me? Wanting to be in a relationship, having, codependency issues. Some of you guys, if that resonate, you guys need to get your problems sorted out. Just a fact. I want to put it out there. Some of you guys might have come to terms with the fact, especially with the Queen of Cups here, some of you guys might be feeling kind of lonely at this time. I hate saying this. I really hate saying this because it's like, can't you be a little bit more productive in your life? But it's really popping out here. Some of you guys might be putting yourselves out there, and I want to say, if you guys are, make sure you guys aren't going into random relationships, last minute hookups without thinking twice or whatever, because I feel like some of you guys might end up making decisions on a whim based on your guys' needs, and I feel like that could result in regretful decisions. So for those of you guys, if you guys catching my drift, make sure you guys are thinking twice, maybe three times, hell, maybe 50 times. I don't give a damn. But just think over your guys' decisions. Make sure you aren't going to make a decision that you guys are going to regret, especially due to loneliness, right? I feel like because you guys haven't really found somebody or found something to emotionally fulfill you is a reason why you guys are kind of stuck on that kind of limb. So just a little warning to put it out there to you guys. Work on those codependency issues. Overall, I see you guys potentially getting married. You guys have potentiality to get married, even live with someone and have a family. But I feel like when that happens, it's by the time when you guys are really focused and dedicated to your guys' work. I don't see this person coming in when you guys are super desperate and you guys are going out of the whim to, go ask everybody out. I'm not saying that's not possible. You could literally go out with someone right now, and that could be the person that you guys end up getting married. But primarily, I see your guys' mindset on that time where you guys are primarily focused in regarding to your work. If it's not work, I see you guys really dedicated to something particular outside of love. And I feel like during this stage is when you guys are going to be a little bit more emotionally mature and want something stable in your guys' life. I feel like what's really strange is that I feel like even though you guys are going to be working a lot, I see you guys, even though you guys might not be paying attention to love, I feel like it's going to start attracting. You guys are going to probably be like, why didn't this happen to me when I was like super lonely and really wanted someone by my side, right? And it's mainly because you guys are not focusing all of your guys' energy and attention to it, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. Like I said, I see you guys potentially getting like not potential. I see you guys getting a lot of suitors. I see you guys being very attractive during this time and potentially getting eloped with somebody. All right, is kind of what I'm getting here. Anyways, going into your guys' finances and career, let's see here. Mm, Knight of Wands. Okay, this is pretty good. I did sense that you guys were going to be particularly like more focused on your guys' career and finances, and that just basically confirmed it. So for those of you guys that are particularly, focused in regarding to your guys' finances and career, very good vibe to be in, straight up. I want to say, those of you guys that are in the competition, right? Especially if you guys are in a competition to get a particular spot, to get a promotion, to get a raise. I see you guys accomplishing and getting whatever it is you guys want, whatever it is that you guys desire. If you guys wanted to get this particular position, that spot, or whatever, you guys are going to make it in that competition. There's like there isn't gonna be even any competition. You're gonna win off right the bat, and I feel like it's mainly due to your charisma and charm. So for those of you guys, if you guys are like, for example, in an interview trying to get a job or whatever, definitely use that, right? It's so weird for me to say something like that. And I see you guys being emotionally fulfilled in whatever job or whatever it is you guys partake in. I feel like I want to say that for some of you guys in the beginning, if you guys are trying to get like a perfect job or whatever, I feel like it's going to be really difficult in the beginning because you guys might have to work up your guys' charms. You might have to be a little bit cunning and sneaky in order to beat the other competition. But I nevertheless I see you guys accomplishing it. Um Wow, could be trying to get a new job. Whenever the Ace of Pentacles comes up, it's always to me telling me that you guys are going to be starting something new, starting a new job, starting something completely different, maybe even second source of income or whatever, right? But let's see. I want to figure out what this death is about. Oh, some of you guys might not even wanted to start something new, but you guys had to, especially regarding to finances. Some of you guys might have got fired. Whenever I get the tower moment in financial matters or whatever, or career matters, I mean, look at the fire. Like the fire's bursting out and it's like flames spewing everywhere. It's to me always like funny, right? Fired, fire, right? The correlation between these two. Oh my god, so many synchronicities. I love this job. But basically, some of you guys might have even had to resort or might will have to resort to something new just because of an inexplicable situation just ends up happening, right? Some of you guys, I will even say you guys have to work all the way back from scratch with the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles has been really popping out lately. So a lot of effort and things are going to have to be put into work, especially starting everything off from scratch. But it's going to be a very good opportunity for you guys, is what I have to say. All right. So hopefully that was helpful for you guys. Ending off your guys' reading with the affirmators. Everyone's a teacher. Everyone I cross paths with is a teacher in that moment. The ones who give me the fun lessons are the ones I call friends. The ones who give me the hard lessons I sometimes call a-holes. They've chosen a tough job, but someone's got to do it. So today I'm thanking all the a-holes. Thank you, a-holes, for playing your part in making me a better person. Why does this sound so freaking familiar? I'm trying to. For some reason, Aries, like if you guys have Aries in your chart, I would really suggest you guys check it out because their energies, like for theirs, the message came out in their tarot reading. But for your guys, this is coming in for your guys' oracle message. And that is so weird that you guys are basically getting the same exact message. I don't know if it's a fire sign thing or like a collective thing, but it's basically the same message where whatever you guys are going through, even though it's difficult, it's there to teach you something. And it's so weird. And I feel like the universe has been really putting all these obstacles that it might seem like you guys are on a long streak of bad luck, but I feel like it's there to teach you something, which is so weird because the same message has been popping up. But, anyways, that's what I have for you, Leos. Hopefully, that was really helpful for you guys. And I will see you guys in the next video. All right, take care.